Okay, now we're gonna start at verse 6 and verse 7. So we had Joel chapter 3, verse 6 through 7. Now you see how we got the Septuagint to the left and the KJV to the right. So we could discern where a lot of mistranslations come from. The Septuagint is a pretty old version, so I kind of like using this when I'm breaking stuff down because the KJV is a modern version, and some people get their understanding from the modern version, which is okay. But for this right here, this little part, it's okay to use, you know, this little format. So we're gonna start at verse 6, and we're gonna put this thing in proper perspective, like who and what is the bloodline of Jerusalem. Now let's start with this. What comprises the bloodline of Jerusalem is the seed of David, his sons and daughters, their descendants. The seed of Zadok, his sons and daughters, their descendants. Because Zadok comes from the tribe of Levi. So Levites and their descendants, sons and daughters, the tribe of Judah or Yahweh, their descendants, sons and daughters, and the tribe of Benjamin, their descendants, sons and daughters. They make up the bloodline of Jerusalem when it's not being referred to as a city in Scripture. Because right here it's being referred to as a people. So when you go to verse 6, and it says, we're going to read from the KJV side to the right. The children also of Yahweh and the children of Jerusalem or Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whether ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. So now we go to the left and read it from the Septuagint. And it says, and ye have sold the children of Yahweh and the children of Jerusalem to the children of the Greeks, that ye might expel them from their coasts. Therefore, behold, I will raise them up out of the place where ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense on your own heads. So, this is talking about this bloodline that was spread throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is the only bloodline that spread it throughout the four corners of the earth. The bloodline of Jerusalem. The seed of David, sons and daughters. The seed of Levite, sons and daughters. The seed of Zadok from Levite tribe, sons and daughters. The seed of Benjamin, sons and daughters. And the seed of, who am I missing? Judah or Yahweh, sons and daughters. They comprise of Jerusalem. So when I say, it's a great possibility that, you come from, the tribe of Yahweh, and, you may be from the bloodline of the royal bloodline of Davidah or Dawi. It's because, the features that you possess, me and you have the same features, a lot of things. And I shared my vision with you, so that's how I know. So I didn't really find out from a chart or nothing like that, so I didn't have that. I wasn't fortunate enough, should I say, to get that then and then learn something later. But like you said, Benjamin, they were always to be put together with Yahweh or Judah. So that's true. So it is a great possibility that you are, like you say, from the tribe of Benjamin, or, But that's why I ask you, do you feel a sense of royalty in you? Do you feel a sense of, somewhat of, um, why do I never, this word never comes to me, like, self entitlement, not on a pride level, but just like queenship or princess, right? And if you do, then that Benjamin has to get knocked out the water because the seed of Dawadah or Dawi is just reeking, and it's wreaking havoc within you, and it's leaking out your pores, and you see it in you because you carry the traits of Ruth in you as well, and the features of Ruth as well. For Ruth is the grandmother of Dawadah or Dawi, right, or the great grandmother, right? And if you go back and look at the description of Dawadah, he had beautiful eyes and dark skin. I can't remember exactly where that's at. I think it's in the Chronicles, but I had to look it up again. I have it somewhere. But when you look at me and I look at you and I see me when I see you, and I'm sure you, like we express, you see the same thing. So it's really right now onto you. If what do you feel like? If what do you feel? Do you feel the connection to Dawida or Benjamin? You know, I can't argue or gripe with either or, but it's just something to put in your head if you have a stronger, urge of Dawida running through your veins. But I just want to share that with you, and I'm gonna go to Isaiah 49 now. I'll be back.